all is now set for Nigeria to face Rwanda and South Africa, because the final 23-man list have been released by coach of the Super Eagles, Eric Chelle. Released the names, and the biggest casualty in the squad is Victor Boniface. Victor, I call him Monsieur Victor Boniface. He will not be included he will not be involved in the game against Rwanda on September 6th at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo, and in Bloemfontein 3 days later, September the 9th, the Bafana of South Africa. Remember, South Africa has also released a strong 23-man list, and we also have a video on that. You can check that out and make comparison of how players will be going head to head when they meet in Bloemfontein. Okay, let's quickly run through the list. In goal, let's quickly run through the list of players that have been dropped. In goal, Hakot Ebenezer. So much has been talked about this guy, and the guy has been finally, dropped. And remember, Augustine Guavon, technical director of the NFF, said it's a fairy tale story. He doesn't think the 15-year-old has the has what it takes to be responsible to be the number one for the Super Eagles in goal. No matter how good he is, he should on the 17, on the 20, then before graduating into the Super Eagles. Right now, that boy cannot, the Sporting Lagos goalkeeper cannot play for a European team because he's not up to 18. He can't sign a professional contract. He can sign a pre-contract before he leaves for any club that wants him now. So we wish him all the best in his future endeavors. That means cannot still be drafted into the team. He can't still be drafted into the team if there is any injury scare in the team in the build-up to the game. Remember, the camp opens September the 1st at Uyo, where Nigeria will be taking on Rwanda. Nigeria has not won one home game. The only game they won was in Kigali against Rwanda, back in March. So they will be looking to replicate that victory when they play Rwanda at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium, Uyo. And the home fans are waiting for first home win at this CAF World Cup qualifiers. The is at the United States, Canada, and Mexico next summer. That is in June. So we wish the Super Eagles would be able to make it through. So let's go over to the list. I mentioned Hakot Ebenezer the first time. Igo Obu was also dropped. He's a defender, fine player, and we wish him all the levels as well. He can still be called upon, like I said earlier. Al Hassan Yusuf, came into the Super Eagles during AFCON 2023 in Ivory Coast. This guy was picked by Jose Pizarro, and immediately he got a club. He now plays for New England FC at the major soccer league in the United States. This guy plays like Kante. The width of the field, and he's got speed, he's got quick feet, but he will not be available for the Rwanda and the South Africa games. Others on the list are Victor Boniface. Like I said, Victor Boniface has come through so many struggles, transfer, injury. He failed his medicals at AC Milan. Said a long-standing injury he had was at Bodo Glimt, the Norwegian side. So he has hindered his move to join the Serie A giant AC Milan. But the young man is not giving up because he knows he can still seal a deal in the closing stages of the transfer windows. If he doesn't seal, he'll go back to his club, Leverkusen. He has not featured for Leverkusen this season, and probably he would like to sit back. If he doesn't make a move, probably he would like to sit back and fight for his place in the Eric Ten Hag's new team. We hear rumors that Eric Ten Hag also said he doesn't have the Nigerian international in his plans, in his future plans, since he took over at the helms of the Bundesliga outfit. Let's see how that pans out in a couple of weeks. But Victor Boniface will not be playing Rwanda and South Africa. His teammate Nathan Tella also has has this desire to represent Nigeria anytime he's being called upon. He even said he wants to represent Nigeria in a competition, in the CAF competition. You know, we have the AFCON coming up in December in Morocco. You know, probably he might still do well and be good enough for the team at AFCON 2025 in Morocco. So Nathan Tella was also dropped. Sodiq Umar, who had a wonderful season with Valencia in La Liga last season, he even scored a wonderful goal, a television goal, as most people call it. You know, he even won goal of the month in La Liga. You know, but he has not settled this season. The La Liga has started and 2 games have been played. He has not really gotten into the thick of things this season. So Sodiq Umar too has also been dropped. Terrem Moffi, who had a long-standing injury and he came back stronger, you know, towards the end of last season and was scoring. Terrem Moffi has also not been picked for this crucial encounter. And the last is Akko Adams. Akko Adams too also wants to represent Nigeria. So you can see these players have the willpower that they want to play for their motherland. And so, but right now it's business, and Chelle believes he has his own team that will be executing those 2 friendlies. We still have 2 more games in October, so these players in this squad can still make the list depending on how their form goes or if any injury sets in the system. But we don't pray for injuries, but who can question God? Because you know, injuries are inevitable in any sport, so anybody can drop form. But we don't want injuries now. We want victories instead of injuries. So let's put it that way: victories instead of injuries. So I'll quickly run through the 23-man squad selected by Eric. Stanley Wabali remains number 1 on the list. You know, the guy had an injury while playing for Chippa United. You know, he was subbed off in the 38th or 39th minute, and he has been examined. The scan results are not yet out, and we don't know the extent of damage or if he's going to be fit for those 2 games. But Eric Chelle has named the number 1 goalkeeper. Remember, Nigeria in the past, and since AFCON 2023, this guy has held his own. You know, he's now number 1. He has this flamboyant character, and he has this he has this flair, he has this zeal to play for the Super Eagles. He will be in goal, but we've not heard any report if he's fit enough for the team. So remember, we still have Harcourt Ebenezer to join the team. So other 2 keepers are Adebayo Adele, who plays for FC Volos in Greece. He has not played any game this season for his club. He has been on the bench. We also have Amas Obasoge, who plays in Tanzania. In defense, we have Bruno Onyemaechi, fine defender. He plays left back. And we have Olaino, we have Trust Ekong, we have Benjamin Fredericks, we have Bright Osai joined Birmingham this season. You know, after he had Fenerbahce, you know, he said he wanted to earn a particular amount, and the club said they can't pay him, and he moved back to England. You know, Bright Osai can also play on the right, and he mostly plays on the right side of defense. So Osai will be there. We have Felix Abu, good inclusion, and we have the old warhorse Chidoziem Awaziem. Awaziem has been, you know, in fine form for Nantes Ligue 1 team, former team of Moses Simon. He joined during the summer transfer window, and he has been, you know, he has been doing well for the team, you know, defensively, you know. So he has been spotted by Eric Chelle to come and represent his country in these important games. So in the midfield position, we have Alex Iwobi. The match performance against Manchester United. He even created the assist that got Fulham's equalizer against the Red Devils this season, and he also played in their first game away at Brighton. You know, they drew 1-1 at Brighton, and they played 1-1 with Manchester United. This man is Okocha's nephew, and he will be in the team when Nigeria plays Rwanda. Others are Raf Onyedika, you know, he qualified his team into the Champions League group stage. He has been playing. He's a first team player. He's agile. He can score. He can mark. He can run. He can do all sorts whatever you want him to do, this guy is available for you. So we also have Frank Onyeka. Frank Onyeka is also available for the execution of this. So others are Wilfred Ndidi. You know, we are happy for him. He finally joined Besiktas since Leicester City were relegated from the Premier League last season. He has moved to Besiktas, so he will be playing in the European competition, cup competition this season, and we'll be seeing the likes. We have Chris Santos, Chris Santos, you know, in the opening game for the Getafe, he made a goal against Celta Vigo away from home, and this guy is flying high. We hear he wants to join a Premier League team, but we don't know which of them. But people say it's Wolves, but until the deal has been signed, that's when we'll believe what we are been hearing. So in the striking positions, we have Victor Osimhen. Victor, you know, he's our number 9, unchangeable, you know, the best players in the team. I wouldn't call him the best. Well, some people say he's the best, one of the best players in the team, and he'll be there. Ademola Lookman still having transfer struggles with Atalanta. He will also be there. Tolu Arokodare is also on the verge of joining Wolves, I'll say here, but we don't know how far the deal has gone. Moses Simon of Paris FC. Moses Simon, after spending a couple of seasons, he has moved to Paris FC. Moses Simon, an experienced player, also be there. Samuel Chukwueze also wants to move to the Premier League to join Fulham. He will also be there. He will be wearing the colours of the green and white. And you know, Nigeria are fully packed and ready for this game. And others are Cyril Dessers. Cyril Dessers, you know, this guy feels he has been for not getting the right call-up for the game, the games Nigeria have played in the past, and he has proven. You know, he was at the Unity Cup, he helped Nigeria win the Unity Cup last few months, and now he has been called upon. You know, he has been rewarded with a national call-up, and this time is business. Nigeria wants to win both against South Africa. So that is the last man on the list, and we hope this 23-man team will be able to go thus far. You know, it is just maximum points. Win, not anything short of a win will be a failure from the point of view of the fans. Nigeria, 6 games, 4 draws, 1 loss and 1 win, and the only win was in Kigali back in March when Osimhen scored 2 goals against Rwanda. You know, and we are the draw specialists in this group, and we are placed 4th behind South Africa, who have 13 points. Rwanda is 2nd on goal difference with 8 points. Benin is 3rd with 8 points, the same number of matches. Nigeria is 4th with 7 points. So Nigeria can leapfrog Rwanda to 2nd or 3rd place. That's if Benin beats Zimbabwe in their own fixture. So there's everything to play for in this Group C World Cup qualifier. Remember, I told you Diary TV will be live at Uyo. We'll cover the game against Rwanda, and we'll get you training clips. We'll get you and post-match interviews and reactions from players after the game and before the game. You know, we are given access to talk to the players, and you know, the fans too. The stadium will be electrifying in Uyo, you know, so everybody should come out and support the Super Eagles. Let's see how it goes. Remember, the camp opens September 1 in Uyo, and the game on September 6. That's all today on Diary TV. Stay tuned to us as we give you more and more videos. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, give us your opinion, whatever you think. Whatever you think about this squad, or whatever topic that we've discussed in the past, you can always drop your heartfelt comment. Thank you once again. I remain Akan. Take care.